Oh, what's on today? Who's LeBron facing in the playoffs this year? Oh my God, Taryn.
Yeah, what's up?
LeBron's not in the playoffs this season.
What?
LeBron's not in the playoffs this season.
Is this a joke or is it it April Fool's?
What year is this? It's 2019. Oh my God.
Well, I think the NBA playoffs may have 2 viewers this year.
Who's playing Detroit and?
Oh no! Listen.
Is it
Detroit and Milwaukee?
What a great series, man.
Oh, like we're thinking what? Andre the Goof Drummond, Sesame Street Drummond,
Zaza?
Bajulia, Bajulia,
Tony Snell?
Oh God! Damn.
What about Orlando and Toronto?
Oh, high key names. We're thinking names like Terrence Ross versus
Fred VanVleet.
Oh, Fred VanVleet. That man is like filthy.
What about Indiana without Victor Oladipo and
no.
Boston?
They have Domantas Sabonis.
Oh my God! I almost forgot.
No, he's MVP though. Sabonis? No. Why are you laughing?
I'm talking about I'm LeBron's impact on the playoffs. I think is pretty high.
You know what?
All these jokes that we just made.
I need to confess something right now. I'm not a LeBron hater, but I'll admit I'm not the biggest fan of LeBron.
Same.
He's okay, but I think you have to give respect where respect is due, and I think we can both admit that LeBron is vital to the NBA's success. Regular season, especially playoffs.
In the playoffs.
So recently, a statistic came out saying that playoff games are down, I believe, around 31% of viewership. And most of it, they're associating that with LeBron not being in the playoffs, and I can genuinely agree with that.
Yeah.
Because the reason playoffs are such a big hit is they need stars. They need stars to excel, right?
Yeah.
Like, can you attribute it to anything besides LeBron? Like, does anything go off in your mind where you're like, it could be this too?
LeBron is number one, and these terrible playoff matchups are number two.
Are any first? I think Houston Jazz is pretty entertaining.
That's fine. I can deal with that. But I just
OKC Portland.
That's
we're
a good
looking
series.
good.
That's a good series.
I literally think that's it.
That's it. The Golden State series garbage.
It's trash.
Detroit and the Milwaukee Bucks.
I'm gonna say this into a mic one time. Detroit lost by, I swear to God, I think it was 45 points. I watched that game. I've never seen such. No disrespect to the WNBA, but I've sat through an entire WNBA game and I couldn't sit through the NBA.
This is an NBA game.
It was so bad.
Let me ask you a question. Would you pay your hard-earned dollars in Detroit to go watch this team lose by 45?
Bro, straight up, I think like the cheapest ticket there is like $10.
That's the problem. That right there's your problem.
Like the revenue, is not.
The revenue, the views. No, I watch every playoff game.
Yeah.
I haven't watched a second of that playoff series because I know they're gonna lose.
You know what's another sad thing? In the Denver San Antonio series, the cheapest ticket I saw in both San Antonio and Denver, I believe it was like $15. $15 for a playoff game.
And that's the Western Conference, man. That's one of the most boring series. Even like the last couple of years, it's been San Antonio and Golden State.
Yeah.
I liked watching that series because Greg Popovich is amazing.
San Antonio, the kind of basketball they play, it's just like a very boring brand of basketball. It's beautiful to watch, but like it's somehow simultaneously just boring.
And when we have like 5 playoff series that are just garbage, Boston and Indiana without Victor Oladipo. I know Victor Oladipo isn't a superstar, but he's still a star. And
he's a difference maker.
And that series might be closer than it is, but that series is so boring too.
Like, okay, so like even last year, LeBron's like his whole journey from first round all the way to the finals, everyone was watching.
Incredible.
LeBron put up like a historic year. Everybody wanted to be a part of that. Everybody wanted to be able to say that I witnessed that.
Yeah.
I was there to see that. And viewership was killing at that point.
Man. I remember it.
And out of nowhere, the one year he's not in the playoffs, suddenly like every rating drops. I don't think that's a coincidence.
No, it's not. 100% it's not. Even if you look at like the Houston and Jazz series or OKC and Portland.
Yeah.
Those games aren't like amazing viewed games.
Yeah.
I'll watch the game, I will. But I'm not gonna sit there the whole game and watch it. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's nothing like spectacular. But watching LeBron go from the first round to the finals versus Boston. Taking them, that was Game 7, right?
Yeah, it was Game 7. Yeah.
Just crazy series, man, back and forth. This playoff has been just so boring for me, and it's because LeBron's not in it. And like you said at the beginning, I respect LeBron. I don't like the guy. Like he's okay, I get it.
Yeah.
For me at least.
Yeah.
But I have to respect him. He's incredible when it comes to the playoffs, and he's so fun to watch.
No, that's very true.
I have a question.
Yeah.
LeBron on the Lakers.
Yeah.
In this playoffs, that I would watch every game.
Every game. Because you know what? The thing with LeBron is like, LeBron's people can say like LeBron's teams are toxic. That like it's just never a good look. But at the end of the day, the drama is what makes the NBA interesting.
100%.
Right? Like that entire team, like Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, all those trade rumors, everything's swirling. You're always like, you want to tune in to be like, are the Lakers good enough to conquer all those trade rumors and come through in the end and win this?
Yeah.
Right? And then you're like in your mind, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna watch LeBron do what like a lot of people think he can't do.
Yeah.
And like again, you want to be like,
team.
I want to witness this.
Mm.
It's the appeal of a star, and like now you can clearly tell like everyone's like, yeah, LeBron's passing on. Like now it's KD, now it's Giannis.
No.
This kind of shows you that like sure, LeBron may not be the best player in the world anymore, but he's still the most important player in the world.
That's such a good point, Darren.
Yeah.
He is the most important player. Like when you look at it as at a business point, revenue wise, I think he had like the top jersey sale like 9 years in a row.
Oh, I'm sure.
The guy just brings in views. He brings in money.
Oh, yeah.
And he's the most. Like you said, he's not the best player. Maybe he's the most important player.
Yeah.
Because KD boring. Giannis absolutely just boring basketball.
Yeah, and it's crazy because Giannis has highlight plays where he's like dunking on people. And it's like stuff like that should be like, oh my god, it's must-watch TV. But for some reason, it's not.
I'll watch the highlight. I'll be shocked and amazed. I'll move on. I'll keep scrolling.
You'll go on House of Highlights. You'll see a clip. You'll be like, oh shit, that's sick. And then you'll be like, all right, peace.
I'm not watching that full game. Even like, let's look ahead to the next series. Like even just like for Indiana. And, I mean, not Indiana. Sorry.
Celtics.
Milwaukee and Celtics.
Yeah.
Am I really gonna like? I'll watch a game or two, but. That's a boring series.
Personally, I'm gonna watch every game because the only reason is because I actually like enjoy watching both those teams and like seeing this is where like stars have to be important. Like Kyrie versus Giannis, right?
That's a good matchup. Yeah.
Right. Think about it. That's a better matchup than Giannis versus half of Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond. And like nobody wants to watch that shit. Oh they lost again. They're down 3-0. Like it's literally just embarrassing.
You know what's concerning is when you look into the stands, like in the games, and the seats not filled.
Empty.
And then you watch Brooklyn and Philadelphia. Even in Brooklyn, there's seats not being filled. Yeah. For some reason. Yeah. That series is good.
No, I'll respect that series.
I like that series a lot. I wish it was a little bit closer, but
yeah. I think LeBron's impact on the playoffs is like it's a lot more important than people think, and like. You know what? There's LeBron haters everywhere. I get it. But at the end of the day, I think this kind of shows you how important he really is to the game. Yeah. And like someone like Zion Williamson that's he's entering the draft this year, most likely the number 1 overall pick. He's going to be the kind of LeBron player where everyone's going to be like, holy shit, I need to watch it. I can tell you right now, next season, Zion Williamson's games are going to be the most viewed games.
100%.
Between him and LeBron, but probably Zion more.
It's all going to come down to the first opening day matchup. Whoever gets drafted to, hopefully the Knicks.
Hopefully the Knicks.
I don't know who they're going to be playing, but that game is going to be probably one of the most viewed
games in NBA 100%. Everyone's going to be watching him. It's going to be like one of the most hyped debuts, right?
100%, man. Like you said, LeBron's impact on the playoffs is just so substantial. I didn't even think about this when we entered the playoffs, like him not being in the playoffs.
Yo, same.
I just thought it was just,
Just another day,
Another day. But after watching these playoffs, you're just so bored and tired and just like, what am I even watching? Why am I wasting my time?
It literally just feels like a waste of time.
Yeah.
Like you can try your best to engage in a series, but you know what? I think at this point we're gonna have to wait for at least the second round to somewhat engage in the series. Because you know what the worst part is? Even after the second round, the conference finals, they're not looking too hype.
No.
The only thing I can somewhat see like a little bit of attraction is maybe the NBA finals, just because it's not Golden State and Cavs.
Yeah.
It's not that same shit we've seen every time. It's going to be a little different, but even then, I don't see it like
only thing I can
up.
see is if Toronto can make it to the NBA finals.
Oh man, I really hope so.
That will explode the NBA, but yeah.
Yeah, it'll be big for Canada.
Yeah.